Hello guys, I hope you guys are doing okay. I am Mambi. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to yet another video of growing closer to God. So please subscribe, like, share and comment. Please engage with me in the comment section, turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. So today I want us to talk about Gideon. So Gideon, we find him from the book of Judges. So basically it's from Judges 6 to 8. We are going to focus on that, but I'm going to summarize everything. So Gideon was chosen by God to save the Israelites. So the Israelites decided to go astray and then they made their own god. They started to worshiping things. They started to have their own idols, forgetting that God saved them from the land of slavery. So they forgot that God saved them from the land of slavery. So they've been going for Gideon is not for the first time in chapter 6 whereby they were saved by someone else. If you read the book of Judges, you can see that they've been repenting, going back to their ways, repenting, going back to their ways. But Gideon's story is so interesting. I want us to talk about it. So Gideon was chosen by God to deliver the Israelites from their ways, from disobeying God and his commands. So God chose Gideon. So Gideon decided to go and fight the people who were fighting with the Israelites. So he thought that he would go with everyone around him, like all the men he was going with. But God told Gideon that the people you are going with, they are too many. So I'm not going to be able to save you guys. And if I do save you, they are going to boast about themselves. Meaning that if they defeat the Midianites, yes, it's Midianites. I'm sorry, I did not know how to pronounce it. If they defeat the Midianites, they're going to boost to say that it's their power, they have strength, they defeated them and all that. And God did not want that. So Gideon was told by God to tell the people that were afraid. So amongst the people, there were people who were afraid to go to fight, but I guess they just had to do it because it's gonna save them, but they were actually afraid. But God instructed Gideon to say, this is chapter 7, it said, anyone who trembles with fear may turn back and leave Mount Gilead. So God told Gideon to tell the people who were afraid to go back to where they were. And so 22,000 men left while 10,000 remained. 22,000 men left and 10,000 remained, meaning that it was 32,000 men. So out of the 22,000 was so scared. They were like, you know what, we can't do this, we are scared for our lives, so we are going. And then 12,000 left. But still God told Gideon and said, there are still too many, take them down to the water. So in verse 4, chapter 7 verse 4, after Gideon told the men who were afraid to fight to go back home, they did go back home, and 10,000 remained and the 22 left, meaning that the total was 32,000. So in verse 4, God still told Gideon that the 10,000 men, there are still too many. So these are the men that are going to be proud of themselves. These are the men that are going to have pride. So take them to the river and then I'll tell you which ones to take and then which ones should go back home. So they went down to the river and then they drank water. According to the way they drank water, God isolated like that. But out of the 10,000 men that went to the river, God said to Gideon, take this only 300 men. Guys, imagine, take only 300. He said, the Lord, the verse 7, The Lord said to Gideon, with 3,000 men that lived, I will save you and give the Midianites into your hands. Let all the others go home. So 10,000 minus 300, it's 9,700. It's 9,700. So the first people that went home were afraid. It's 22,000 people. They went home. And then when they went to water, when they went to the river to drink water, there were 10,000. But God took out only 300 so that they're going to defeat the Midianites. So the reason why I want to talk about Gideon's story is this. The reason why I want to talk about Gideon is that most of the people have a lot of friends, the people you associate with, the people you hang out with, it's fine, family members and all that. And you are like Gideon in this world. And now you are trying to go with everyone around you. You are trying to also pursue the will of God and the purpose of God with the people that you are hanging out with. You are trying to do this life thing with the people that your friends, the people you hang out with, just everyone. So my question is, are the people that you're going with going to help you to reach God's destiny? Are these people going to help you to pursue God's purpose? That's what I want us to ask ourselves about. Will this person, will the mambi that I'm taking along in my life, will she help me to reach God's purpose? Will she help me to pursue God's chosen plan? Will she help me to defeat my enemies? Will she help me to spread the word of the Lord? And if not, it's either they are afraid, they cannot. You know, we have different seasons in our lives where we have different people, so only to find out that some people will be here for this season, but the next season they won't make it. So this is like the 22,000. It's not like they don't love you, it's not like they hate you, but wherever you're going is going to be tough for them, and it might end up swallowing them. The best way for them is to step back. I know sometimes it hurts, but we just have to let people go. And we also have those ones who would stand by you, but their faith is so shaky. They lack wisdom for you to help you actually to pursue God's purpose. You might find out that it's only 2 people in your life who can help you to pursue the will of God, who can help you to pursue God's purpose, who can actually take you to the next step spiritually. So amongst the people you go with, who are those people that obviously you're not going to see them with your naked eyes? You need God to do that for you. Who are those people that are meant to be in your life, like through thick and thin? The ones that are going to help you to fight your spiritual battle, as much as it might need you only, but we still need brothers and sisters surrounding us. So the question is, out of all the people that you hang out with, which ones are actually not going to be? Why are you carrying so many people? Like, are the people that you hang around with going to help you in the spiritual realm? Should I say that? That sounds too deep. In the spiritual context, yes, in the spiritual context, because, and most of the time people want to be loved by others. You want to be, I don't know, everyone's cup of tea, and it's not like that. So if you are everyone's cup of tea, how are you going to move on? Had Gideon, there'll be those people who help you in your life, and they'll be going around spreading the word that they've helped you. So those are the people who were going to boast about killing the Midianites, forgetting that it was the Lord. So if God uses me to help someone else, it was not me, it was definitely God. So why should I have pride now to say that I helped so and so, to show people that I was the shoulder to cry on, maybe. So we need, my message for today is we need to be careful, and we need to realize that most of us are like Gideon. We are fighting spiritual fights. We are chosen to pursue certain goals and purposes of the Lord, and it's not everyone who's going to be with us in this journey. So cut. But don't go around insulting people now. So I think the best way to do it is to talk to the Lord, ask him for wisdom, and also ask him to remove these people out of our lives. And it's going to hurt like hell, but God will actually give you a healing. God will actually help you through the process, but let him be the one who chooses people around you. Let him be the one who takes you to the next level with the people that are willing to endure in pain with you while they're focusing on the goal of God. The people that will actually tell you to say, you know what, friend, you're not supposed to do like this. This is actually pleasing to the world, but to God, this is forbidden. We need to live this way. We need to live a holy life. We need to do this and this and that. So my advice to you, I know I might be all over the place, is because I always wanted to talk about this story. The past week I did not upload any video, but I just want us to look back, reflect on our lives, and allow God to be the driver of our lives. Allow God to choose the people that will be around us to carry the Lord's purpose. I hope I make sense. But go and read Gideon 6-8 and apply it to your life, and ask God to give you wisdom so that you can be able to apply it in your life, so that you can also grow spiritually and be able to fight spiritual battles, because this world is not about the physical being, it's all about spirituality, and we are fighting the fights we do not see. We are fighting the fights we do not even know that we are fighting. So you need people who are going to be your whole. You need people who are going to hold you while you are doing the fighting, and those people will only be chosen by God. We don't choose with our eyes, because our eyes have always been deceiving. So let us focus on God, let us grow closer to God, and let us allow God to be the driver of our life. I love you. Peace.